you to believe that the only experiment you can do about gas is with air. You can do a lot of experiment with CO2. We did some this morning with soda water. That was already some of them. There was a very nice set of 2 experiments which I put on 2 adjacent days here in the agenda. Is first how you can make CO2. You saw it this morning by putting acid on chalk, which is nothing but
base.
Well, how do you call that?
Base.
Base. That's the usual way, and the chemical way is calcium carbonate. Exactly, it's the same thing, base. Okay, so if I had base and a little bit of vinegar, what I would do is put here in a balloon some bait and put into my bottle here some vinegar and adjust the balloon here and let it drop and catch up the CO2 I will make. When I travel, I find there is something which works even nicer, is to take Alka-Seltzer, I don't know how you call it here, it's very popular. It's an effervescent pill, which when you mix it with water, makes carbon dioxide. It's just the same thing, except it's solid in my pill, and just with water I create the bait, as you say, and the acid, which are in a solid form. And when I will put it here, so I put some Alka-Seltzer inside my balloon, and I will put just a little bit of water inside the balloon. How much water? Well, not too much, because what I'm going to do with the carbon dioxide is pour it into another container. So I don't want too much water, like, let's say, 1 centimeter. Something like that. Maybe a little too much. It's like cooking, you know, just a little more, a little less. Okay, so inside here I have my pill in little pieces. I will adjust that here. And I will let the pieces fall into the bottle. Now that's another way of inflating a balloon. Okay? What is being fabricated now? You see it in carbon dioxide. Okay. Now you believe me, it's carbon dioxide. How can I prove it? What do you call that? Lime water. Is that easily accessible, lime water? How do you get it? In the laboratory. But at home, I don't know. I don't have lime water. There is another way of showing that it is carbon dioxide. What? Extinguish a fire. That is the idea I was looking for. So let me see that. So what I told the apprentice to do is to put a candle inside of a container and light the candle. Well, I told him to put it in a glass container. For as I was traveling, I didn't know what kind of container I would get, so I took a plastic container. And what do you think happened when I put the match inside? I made a hole in the plastic glass, so that was not a good idea. So I had to think of something else. So I devised this little wire here, which allows me to light the candle outside. I need some matches here. Okay, so this is my candle. This is my test for CO2. First, If I plunge it inside the glass, what will happen? Well, some of the kids sometimes say it will extinguish, but no, it burns because there is air and there is oxygen there, and it's renewed as the candle consumes it, more oxygen gets in, and I have no problem. Okay? Now I'm going to try and pour some carbon dioxide, which is here. Do you think I can pour it?
No, you have to take off the thing.
What is heavier? Where do you think the carbon dioxide is? In the bottle or mostly here? Carbon dioxide. Well, you have to think a little bit. Carbon dioxide, some of you should know. How do you make carbon dioxide? You take a molecule of oxygen and you attach a carbon atom to it. And that's carbon dioxide. Which is heavier? Carbon dioxide or oxygen? Carbon dioxide is heavier. So where should it be in the bottle? In the bottom. In the bottom. And like anything heavy, I should be able to pour it if I open my bottle. So that's what I will try and do in front of you. So I open my bottle and I pour it. You don't see anything. It's invisible. I can pour some water, it doesn't matter. Okay, now I will try it with my candle. You ready? Off it goes. Now, can someone light the candle again? Because there is still carbon dioxide here. It takes time, yes. Okay, can you hold the glass so that everybody can see it? Okay? Try again. Still. And when I go all the way down, it's out. There was still some carbon dioxide. I could try and pour it out again from the bottle. There is still inside the bottle. You can repeat the experiment. Carbon dioxide is heavier than the oxygen and the nitrogen which is in the air. And this is why everybody is worried about this production of carbon dioxide on Earth, because it stays there. It doesn't go away. And that's why people are worried that we are making too much of it.